Is there a Democratic Party, or has it been hijacked by the extreme left? Is there still a Democratic Party? Because let me tell you,
I can say the exact same thing, and it's not even a question. The Republican Party has been hijacked by not even the extreme right, by Trumpism, which isn't even right. I mean, a lot of it is like it's just a cult about one guy. I wouldn't call it right to be so loving of Russia. Republicans love Russia now. They're always sucking Russia's dick on Fox News. That isn't right wing. That's crazy because the leader of their party is crazy.
Yes, I love what Dr. Phil did here. He absolutely destroyed Bill Maher like never before. And Bill Maher loses his mind. I don't know. I think I put out a video recently. I succeeded to have just a short clip of what they discuss on that podcast, but I have the full segment. On this clip, we are going to take an exclusive look into what is going on exactly. If you know Bima for some time, some days he makes sense, some days he doesn't. On this video, it clearly shows you one thing. He's talking about, Republicans sucking up to Putin, like this news recently spread on. Trump secretly sent coke tests to Putin during 2020 shortage. Liberals took this up and tried to use it as a political point, and the story gradually fed away.
Is there? Yes, I'd love to.
You should talk to John Fetterman.
Is there a Democratic Party, or has it been hijacked by the extreme left? Is there still a Democratic Party? Because let me tell you,
I can say the exact same thing, and it's not even a question. The Republican Party has been hijacked by not even the extreme right, by Trumpism, which isn't even right. I mean, a lot of it is like it's just a cult about one guy. I wouldn't call it right to be so loving of Russia. Republicans love Russia now. They're always sucking Russia's dick on Fox News. That isn't right wing. That's crazy because the leader of their party is crazy.
If the Democratic Party of 20, 30 years ago is not like the Democratic Party today.
Either is the Republican.
I was going to say that next.
No, I
it's the
agree.
same thing.
No, I agree. Yes.
Because I truly am apolitical. I vote for people and policies, not parties. But if I had to describe myself historically, I would say I've always been a social democrat and a financial Republican.
Do you ever have a Jewish girlfriend? You were very pro-Israel there a minute ago.
No, I don't think so.
No?
But like I say, I've been with the same woman 50 plus years.
Right.
So it's been a long time.
Okay. Jewish mistress?
That was a loaded question.
Really? I didn't think so.
Very clear no.
I know.
Very clear no. But I'm just saying we've got to do something here that, independent of who gets elected president, this country's got to wake up and start being more self-determining than...
Yes, have you noticed something? Immediately, Dr. V asked Bima this question. He didn't answer that question. He deviated on something and immediately went to attack Republicans. Oh, Republicans have changed, deviated. I've been following this man for some time. I've seen him over and over saying the Democrat Party has shifted to something else. I believe when Biden was still there, these are all Bima's talking point. He was totally against the Democrat Party. When Kamala came in, he had to adjust his tone because he was now receiving massive backlash from liberals, like he is now supporting Republicans. Though I understand that there has never been a single day that this man can change. Dr. Phil, on the other hand, is very smart. He understands the politics this guy is playing.
Depending on who's in office. And if you've got idiots out there that aren't putting America first, we got to kick their ass to the curb. It's just, I don't care if Republican or Democrat, we got to kick their ass to the curb. We can't have those people contaminating and poisoning the ideology.
But see, the Democratic Party is better at self-correcting. Like Kamala, her speech at the convention was very pro-American. I mean, if you told me that Kamala Harris would be the presidential candidate 6 months ago, and that I accepted that and then said, Okay, and she's going to use the word privilege in her acceptance speech. I would have thought it would have been about white privilege and all that bullshit that they're always on about. Not that it's all bullshit, but it bugs me. I mean, they just go overboard. But that's not what her speech was about. She said it's a privilege to be an American, which is music to my ears.
Well, you
Like,
don't
that's
think
what
she-
that party needs to hear.
Yes, I've been doing these videos for about 4 years now. From my observations, the way Democrats usually do it, they act like they don't like America. When I see people kneeling down during the national anthem, it is always insane. And when you find out, it's always these same people. At the DNC, it has been happening for a very long time. At the DNC, what I observe, they struggle to change that tone. Like, let's behave like we like this country. Okay, they came in with flags, through everywhere. That is something, according to Bimaha, he was amazed to see this because in a long time, it has never been happening. When you look at RNC, we understand how they do. Flags are always there, they protect. But now coming into this protest, into campuses, people burning flags, things like that, that is where my concern is.
She wrote that speech, do you?
I don't know. What politician writes their own speech? Maybe Obama. But who gives a shit? She said it. That's what matters. She said it. She gets it. And and by the way, immigrants get that. She's from immigrant stock. They get that. You're lucky to be here because you could be there where you walked 1,000 miles to get away from. That's one reason why they don't turn on Trump in the way the Democrats would like them to. Trump's popularity keeps going up with immigrants because when he says things like rapists, yeah, that's out of line, but they come from shithole countries. They're like, right, we came from a shithole country. Why do you think we swam here through shark-infested waters or whatever they did? We did it because we came from a shithole country. This man speaks the truth. And now we're not in a shithole country. And, I mean, there are more inspiring slogans than we're not a shithole country, but I mean,
That's a start.
it's a start. And there's too much about this country that does resemble a third world country, not least of which is an wannabe autocrat who does not believe in conceding elections.
If you enjoy content like this, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out a ton. Let's get back to the video.
That's certainly a mark of a third world country. But, in general, the America is good, especially compared to the way the rest of the world acts. I feel like the Democrats have gotten back on that message. They're back on that page. Whereas the Republicans, to your point about, like, don't change, okay, everybody at the Democratic convention who spoke was part of the tradition of the Democratic Center. Joe Biden, Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, Obama. The Republicans had nobody pre-Trump. George Bush, no Mitt Romney, nobody representing McCain. It's like that Republican Party didn't exist before Trump because they're not on board with the cult leader. So there is a difference.
What do you think America is going to do when they have time to figure out all of the people that lied about Biden's condition? All the people around him that lied about his condition.
Not me. I kept doing jokes about it, and people would say to me, and they'd stop me in restaurants and say, Bill, stop doing those jokes about Biden. You're helping Trump. And I'd be like, right, like no one would notice otherwise. Like I'm the guy who spilled the beans about Biden being old.
That's the last thing that helped Trump because it made him run against somebody else.
It's amazing how well this turned out for the Democrats. I mean, if they hadn't had the early debate, Biden would be the candidate. The fact that they had that debate, which never happened before, nobody ever had a debate in June. That was the dumbest thing that they could have done because once the Democrats saw it, and the Democrats, for once in their lives, got their shit together fast, and they were like, oh, okay, out with the old, in with the new.
I'm wondering why it took them that long time to realize that Biden was not there. When you look through social media at that time, People were saying it, clips were surfacing, but nobody was listening. They continued to back that up. Even Kamala was silent. When it happened, when now we were concluding that Trump was right, they were silent. They kicked him out. Even today, Biden is not happy. This same Bill Maher, panicking few days ago, like Kamala cannot win, is now sitting here with Dr. Phil saying this. It is insane. Sometimes when I look at this man, the mainstream media have seen it like they have never seen something like this. Trump is nearly dominating this lady in all the polls. Bill Maher is still having the guts to say this.
It's 25 days before the election, and I got to say, it's not looking that great for the Democrats. I mean, this is not a good sign. You know, when you have an African-American candidate, you probably shouldn't be having to shore up your support among black men, but that's what's going on. Tim Walz.
Look at what Democrats are experiencing.
And sometimes there's a trend line that I never noticed before and make me go, whoa.
You know, Whoopi, you always say you don't believe in polls. I'm with you now because I'm reading the press. First it was Kamala's not doing enough press. Then she goes on this huge press tour. She was here with us. I thought she was fantastic. She was energetic. The crowd went wild. It was electric. CNN, Democrats go anxious. Axios, blue wall blues. Fox, Dems are scared to death. No, Dems are not scared to death.
Is it a good endorsement? What exactly, please? I want you to know. Drop on in the comment section.
Trump's running mate. Same reason you don't throw a birthday party for Diddy.
Hey, you're calling yourself.
Well, this is a problem.
Homes Enterprise.
If you are over 18, please register to vote for something else.
Are now stepping forward.
Seen before.
I don't care if they write that. No, it was right, and you got.
I'm going to shake it off.
It's like 73% said they're voting for Trump. Okay, yeah.
You hired me 4 times. I tell him, I'm like, I'll just pop. How dumb are you?